What the fuck?
What do you mean? Why are you moving in front of me? Stick to the racing line, idiots. Welcome everyone and welcome back to another LMP3 race in the Falcon series. That is the one with the GT4's multi-class racing. And we're at a bit more of a suitable track this time around. A larger track, a very fast free-flowing Watkins Glen, and it is absolutely sublime in the LMP3 car. I'm absolutely loving this. It is all LMP3 content at the moment as I record this, and for good reason. Now, we qualified second, as you can see here, and well, Stephen, who qualified on pole, set an unbelievably fast time, a low 38. That is pretty much pole position in top split. Unbelievable. His first lap time was a second quicker than anyone else's. And then my second lap, when the tyres are a little bit more up to temperature and the brakes, I still couldn't get anywhere near. Just broke the 38 barrier. But we're hoping to stay with him. Qualifying is one thing, a race is another. And well, there was a few choice words here in this race, guys. Pre-warning. GT4s did get on my nerves. One in particular that you will see shortly. So yeah, be sure to stick around to the end. Let's see what we can do. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and let's head into it. Right, here we are, guys. Let's see what we can do. P2. See what Stephen has. See if he has the pace as he did in qualifying. Here we go.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
He got the launch on me. Bit of understeer.
Okay, let's find a good rhythm. Make some places.
See if we can stay on his toe and drag away from the cars behind. So much understeer early on in the dirty air. Lost a bit of time there from the sliding. Michael's all over me. He will be. He's blinking a little bit behind. Oh, they've had a big wobble behind. I think P3's lost it. I can concentrate ahead. Focus on keeping it tight into these corners. Definitely feeling a lack of downforce from him in front. That's better. Nice and tight.
The leader has just done a 139.2.
He had an off track there. I got fastest lap, even though he was technically quicker.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.8.
So much understeer, man. I need to be careful not to kill my tyres. Obviously, hot track, 40 degrees. All this sliding around is going to kill my tyres. Need to not let them get away, though. At the same time,
The track temperature is falling. It's now 40 Celsius.
it's pulled away from me here. It's definitely gaining a tenth in that last corner.
The leader's just done a 138.6. That lap time was 139.3.
Yeah, wow. That was a big difference in time there. Big difference. No, traction control, piss off. Honestly, I don't even think it was needed. I don't even think it was needed there.
The gap in front has increased to 2.4 seconds.
Man, has he got so much grip through those corners? I just don't know. It's unbelievable.
P2, that lap time was 139.4. We've been warned about track limits.
I mean, how's he in the 38.6? Wow. That is obscene. Definitely in the wrong split, Stephen. There we go. No traction control that time. All right, GT4s. Now, our last race, we didn't get any luck when it came to traffic. Hopefully we do this time around. And hopefully it brings him back into us.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. Car left. Clear left.
So far, he's not going to get held up by any. His first few.
Car right. Clear right.
Should be alright too.
The gap behind is now 5.8. Car left. Clear left. Coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you. Left side, clear left. Car left. Clear left.
I just had to tap the brakes.
Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. That's 20 minutes to go. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. Car right.
Start left required.
Clear right. Left side. Clear left. The gap ahead is now 2.7 seconds.
That was a little bit scary.
Slower class car ahead.
Don't
Right side.
do it.
Clear right.
Gonna get caught by this car.
On your right.
I'm sorry,
Clear
I'm
right.
sorry. Oh, how slow did he go? He didn't use all the track whatsoever on the outside. I really thought he was going to carry more speed through there.
On your right.
Bollocks.
Right side's clear.
No.
Car left.
Fucking idiots!
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Why are you moving in front of me? Stick to the fucking racing line, idiots!
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
So, yeah, ended prematurely. Some choice words there from myself. Very frustrated, as you can understand. I've calmed down now, and it's time to analyse exactly what happened. Could we have done anything different? Was it totally his fault? Let's have a look. So, we've already overtaken this GT4 here. Let's play it at full speed. Right, so let's have a look. So I've exited the corner here. That's it in full speed. There's an ever so slight lift that I make, and that is enough to check up the car to kind of see what he's doing. If we watch it back on our cockpit, which I think we actually will from the image that I actually recorded in real time, because what you see and hear and etc. sometimes in the moment isn't exactly what you see in the replay. But yeah, let's have a look at this. So I've slightly lifted, and believe it or not, that slight lift there is enough to slow up the car enough for me to just quickly see what this guy's going to do. And I made a decision. Well, his car's pointing over to the left-hand side, as you can see, back towards the racing line, as it should be, and as I would expect him to do. Of course, you never really know what GT4 drivers are going to do. So I made the decision to stay on the inside line because he's naturally going to move to the outside. And I'm carrying enough speed, and I'm close enough. We just move it back a touch, and I'm close enough that here I'm going to be ahead of him and clear of him before we even enter that corner. Not so much so that I would risk swinging it out to the outside back onto the racing line, but enough that I could move over and open up the corner a little bit to help my exit. But we can see here that if we just move it, he's pointing on the racing line, and then he goes back onto the line that he was originally on, holding it, and straight into my path. Now, it's at this moment I'm like, oh no, split decision to move the steering wheel, turn right, lift off the throttle. Only thing I didn't do was apply the brake. And then we make contact. It's just, now what I will say is that at this moment in time, when contact was actually made, I did feel like I was a lot further alongside, and it did seem like he had kind of swerved into me where he was moving back onto his line, and being extra cautious. I get it's a split second kind of decision, but that's why I said and had a go to stay on your racing line, because if he did that and he was predictable, this wouldn't have happened. So looking at this back and analysing it, I personally don't think I've done anything wrong here. Interested to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Of course, I'm sure some GT4 drivers will come at me, but you'll see faster cars always messaging and saying before the race, please stay on the racing line. It's up to us to overtake safely, be predictable, so that we can make those decisions in a much quicker car. And well, yeah, personally, there was not enough time for me to react here to avoid him, because he decided to just stay on that tight line. I get it's probably good intentions. Now, could I have continued? Well, let's have a quick look at our damage. It's all battered on the left. That would have required me to at least take in repairs. And to be honest, at a track like this, I know that never say never in LMP3 because anything can happen. That probably would have been quite a few minutes worth of repair, I reckon. And at a track like Watkins Glen, you really do need the performance. Any sort of top speed damage, you're just going to be a sitting duck, to say the least. But really frustrating there, guys. Hopefully this race is a learning curve for everyone, and we can all learn from this. And just especially if you're a GT4 driver, to stick to the racing line. That's why it's mentioned. Be predictable, because the speed difference and the closing speed of this LMP3 car compared to the GT4 is dramatic, and there's not enough time for us in the LMP3 to react when situations like that happen. You could arguably say that I should have braked, or maybe I should have checked up some more, but I thought I was far enough back. I had that initial lift anyway to see where he exactly was going to go, and he was pointing his car back onto the racing line, as he should. And then he made the incorrect decision to move back and stay tight, which was already into my trajectory. By then it was too late. Interested to know what your thoughts are though, guys. I'm happy with my pace. There's obviously pace to be gained because I'm nowhere near on Stephen's pace, but it shows pace isn't the be all and end all, guys, because well, Stephen crashed out as well late, only a few laps later. So yeah, you got to be in it to win it, guys, at the end of the day, and you got to finish first to finish first. So yeah, intrigued in your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and we'll be back here again to try and get that next win and recuperate that I rating and safety rating that we lost here. See you then. Bye.